Hi, Pep. Hi, friends. Welcome. I'm going to start with resonance today before we move to our flow. An invocation of Ganesha, the remover and sometimes placer of obstacles. And often a reminder to get out of our own way. Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha Gam Ganapataye Namo Namah Gam Ganapataye Namo Namah Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha Gam Ganapataye Namo Namah Gam Ganapataye Namo Namah Gam Ganapataye Namo Namah Hare Om Hare Om Hare Om Hi again. I think of Ganesha in times of transition and challenge. And similarly, this super slow, continuous flow that I want to offer today. I'm thinking of it for two reasons, really. One, we're in this, at least where I'm at, we're in this holiday season, which can really be a season of doing, kind of on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. And we can sort of miss all the in between, right? All the sort of transit time from one something to the next, which is where a lot of the growth is, which is where a lot of the beauty is. So I want to think about that in the physical, the asana practice, that practice of paying attention, of mindful transition to get where you're going on purpose. Yeah. And secondly, globally, in this time of conflict and suffering, which isn't new, really. But what's new now is how much it's in our faces. These, like one after another, these sort of jarring images, jarring news reports, jarring happenings. And it's that same sort of feeling to me of like that lurch, right? It's sort of a dramatic movement without transition, right? Without mindful movement into and out of that moment. So I wanted to offer this as well to sort of soothe our systems, to be able to process all of this a little bit more easefully, with that sense of moving into and out of every moment with a little more grace, a little more presence and support. Yeah. So that's what we're up to in this practice. No particular props or anything needed today. I do always like to warn you when we're going to move around the mat a bit, facing in different directions. So if you want to orient yourself and your screen in a particular way, we will face sort of the front side and back of the mat, mostly front and back though. To begin with, find yourself in a seat. Any kind of seat that feels supported, a place where you can breathe freely. And really we're just tuning in for a moment. Tuning toward breath, if that's available to you. This sense of constant expansion and return. And really paying attention to all of the space, the whole inhale, the whole exhale. Because that's how we'll move today, guided by this breath. And notice if just by noticing, by paying attention to your breath, if it's slowed a bit or lengthened. Just as if you start to notice the way that you're sitting, you might almost automatically begin to sit a bit taller, leaving more space for breath. Where you're at, find the fullest breath you can now, a big deep inhale. And a full exhale out the mouth. Let it go. And then again, a breath in. This time, keep all this sort of spaciousness and height as you breathe out. And as you inhale, root down into your seat, reach your fingertips tall. And as you exhale, let your right hand fall heavy to the right, toward your thigh or toward the floor. Keep leaning to the right, but begin to roll your left ribs back. Use your whole inhale to do that. Use your exhale to reach up and over. And then round your spine to come back towards center. Reach tall through your spine and through your fingers. When you exhale, drop your left hand. Keep leaning. Use your inhale to roll your right ribs back. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Use your exhale to reach up and over and then round your spine to let your hand go and sit tall again. Once again, both arms tall. Use your whole exhale to draw your elbows wide, about even with your shoulders. Use your inhale to tilt your elbows forward, to lift your sternum, to lift your heart with your shoulder blades as support. As you exhale, use your whole exhale to let your hands fall and your spine come back to neutral. Use a breath or maybe two to come toward a tabletop shape. All of us sort of moving different paces and in different ways to this shape. Be there. Let it be its own experience. Press into the earth, hug towards center with your inhale. Keep that hug, but use it to lengthen as you exhale. Pull back through your tail, forward through your crown. Continue that as you inhale toward cow spine. Lift your tail, lift the back of your skull, still lengthening. Exhale toward a cow spine. Use your whole exhale to press into the earth. Round, round, round. Keep going to the bottom of your breath. Once more, use your whole inhale to reach long and up through your tail, through the back of your head. Exhale, round toward cat spine, all the way to the bottom of your breath. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, keep that length going by extending your right leg back. So still pressing through your heel, reaching through your crown as you inhale, lift your right heel toward the sky. Exhale, turn your right toes out. Keep rooted through your right hand, right shoulder. Inhale, right knee toward your right shoulder. Use the whole breath in, pull, pull, pull. Use your whole exhale to step outside your right hand. So it's a slow motion step, heel, toe. Flood the weight into your right foot. Adjust your hand as you need to. Tuck your toes to lift your back knee. That's your inhale. Presses your thigh up toward the ceiling. Exhale, lengthen heel, back crown forward. Inhale, push into your right foot. Peel your right arm open to the sky. Rotate your rib cage. Exhale, reach your right arm a little further back behind you. Inhale, reach up and forward. Exhale, pour your weight forward, almost to lift your left toes, and then as you inhale, step forward toward Malasana, left foot outside your left hand. Squat down, maybe hips even with knees, maybe further. It's one inhale here to push through your feet, lift through your crown. Then we'll stand, press down through your tail, push through your feet, stand up. Keep lifting with your inhale, walk your feet back in. Exhale, up and over to the right. Roll your left ribs back and reach longer with your inhale. Exhale, soften your knees, reach up and over, round your spine to come forward, fold Uttanasana. Press through your feet, inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Use the whole exhale on purpose. Curl yourself in. Bend your knees. Inhale to unfurl, chair pose, Utkatasana. Use your exhale, settle back into your heels. Keep reaching through your fingers. Inhale, press through both feet to stand. Reach tall, up and out to the top of your breath, and then up and over to the left. Exhale. Keep reaching as you roll your right ribs back, root your right foot. Keep reaching as you soften your knees, reach over and then down to the fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to lengthen your spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. It comes from the belly. Curl yourself in. Press through your left foot. Hover your right foot off the earth. Reach your right heel back behind you. Lengthen your spine as much as you can. Might bend your left knee. Then touch your right toes to the back of the mat. Exhale. Walk your hands right and turn your toes to the right side of the mat. Exhale, shift your weight, right knee bends. Now you're toward the back of the mat. Turn toward the back of the mat. Bring your back knee down. Use your whole exhale. Hug in as you bend your knee to touch down. Press down through your left hand, and again, reach your right arm toward the ceiling. Roll your right ribs back. Lift the right heel. Exhale. All the way to lift your right toes. Press your right heel back toward the front of the mat, your crown forward. You can kickstand your left foot a little as you exhale and roll your right ribs back some more. Inhale, right toes to the earth, right hand to the earth. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hug in and lift back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breath in, almost like that halfway lift. Lengthen your spine with the whole breath. Exhale, press into the earth. Maybe soften your knees to gather yourself. Lift through your hips to begin to wave forward toward plank. That's the inhale and the exhale brings us forward. Keep the hug in as you go. And then once you get to plank, lengthen there for your inhale. Heels back, crown forward, lift the back of your lungs. Use your whole exhale to lower down to the earth. Inhale, drops your hips, flips your toes. Exhale, draws your elbows back, lift toward cobra pose. Stay, inhale, lengthen more, draw your sternum forward, toes back. Stay lifted, press through hands and feet to come back, plank or tabletop. Inhale and exhale is downward facing dog. Going there, don't sort of arrive until the bottom of your exhale. Press through your hands, reach your right leg back. Use the whole inhale to lift your right leg. Exhale, turn your right toes out. Inhale, lift your hips. Draw your right knee toward your right shoulder. Again, look forward. Use your whole exhale to step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Flood your weight into your right foot. Lengthen, heel back, crown forward. This time, spin your back heel down toward warrior two. Plant your feet, rise with your inhale. Use your exhale to settle in. Stay low in your legs. Lift your heart. Inhale, up and back. Exalted warrior. Exhale, up and forward. Side angle. Stay with your inhale. Roll your left ribs back. Lengthen. Exhale, press through both feet. Use that whole exhale to get to warrior two. Inhale, up and back. Extend your right leg. Exhale, up and forward, Trikonasana. Same rhythm here. We use the inhale to roll your left ribs back and extend your spine. Use your whole exhale to come back through warrior two. Inhale here, expand. Use your whole exhale once again to bring both hands down to the earth. Stay here, lift through your hips. Pluck your right foot, the right heel, the right toes off of the earth. Extend your right heel back. You're in a three-legged plank. Lower all the way down to the earth or halfway if chaturanga is your game. Inhale, flip your toes. Draw your elbows back. Exhale toward cobra or upward facing dog. Stay with the inhale. Lengthen your body more. Exhale, press into hands and feet back through plank or tabletop. Inhale and exhale is downward facing dog. Lift through your hips to wave forward halfway to plank. But as you exhale, bend your knees, hug in to touch your knees down to the floor. Lengthen your spine. Continue that toward that cow spine. Lift your tail, lift the back of your skull. Press into the earth and around the cat spine just once. Inhale, lengthen your spine, neutralize. You continue to lengthen by extending your left leg back. Press your heel back, your crown forward, lift your heel. Turn your left toes out. That's your whole exhale, just that slow turn. Belly strong. Use your inhale to pull your left knee toward your left shoulder. The whole exhale steps your left foot forward. Slow motion, heel, toe. Flood your weight into your left foot. Tuck your toes, lift your back thigh. Flood your weight into your right hand. Peel your left arm open. Keep rooted through your left foot. Reach back a little further. Then spin your left hand back to earth. Flood your weight forward. Use an inhale and an exhale to step your right foot forward, heel, toe. Malasana, squat, root down. One inhale to hug in and down to lengthen your spine. Press down and down with your tail as you stand up. Exhale. Keep inhaling as you step in to reach up. Up and over to the left first this time. Keep reaching as you roll your right ribs back. Inhale. Soften your knees as you roll over and down, forward fold. Press through your feet, lift through your belly. Inhale, extend your spine. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Chair pose is your inhale. Unfurl for the whole breath in. Exhale, steady. Press into the earth, reach tall. Exhale, up and over to the right. Stay as you inhale, root and roll your left ribs back. Then up and over to the right and forward, fold Uttanasana. Shift your weight left. Extend your right heel back. Press back, crown forward. Reach your right toes to the back of the mat. Spin your back heel. No, don't, just kidding. Sorry, ruin the flow. Inhale, rotate toes to the right. Exhale, shift your weight right knee bends. Inhale around to the front of the mat again. Back knee down. Hug in to lower it down. Peel your right arm open. Peel your right foot off of the earth. Press your right heel back. Maybe you kickstand your left foot a bit. Roll your right ribs back a little more. Extend through your spine. Then come back around, hand and foot to the earth. Downward facing dog. Inhale to lengthen your spine here. Exhale, press into the earth, extend back through your hips. Make that extension longer by lifting your left leg back. That's your whole inhale. Exhale, rotate your left toes out to the left. Inhale, left knee toward your left shoulder, up through your hips and your belly. Forward left foot outside your left hand. Continue the length, inhale. Spin your back heel down this time. Warrior two, press through your feet to rise. Exhale, settles both arms out, root through your feet. Keep the root as you lift your left arm and your heart up and back. Exhale, up and forward, Parsva Konasana, side angle. Extend that side angle by rolling your right ribs back. Press through your feet. Your whole exhale brings you back to warrior two. Inhale, up and back, extending your left leg. Exhale, up and forward toward Trikonasana. Stay with your inhale, but don't just stay. Roll your right ribs back, extend. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, stay, reach longer. Use the whole exhale to bring your hands down to the earth. Lengthen your spine. Once more, turn your toes right and across to the right. Turn to the back of the mat. Plant both hands. Lift your right heel and toes to step back, downward facing dog. Press through your hands, lengthen your spine, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift through your hips till your heels lift. Exhale, turn your heels to the right, still rooted through your left hand. Inhale, roll your left ribs back till your left hand wants to leave the floor. Towards side plank, open up, always free to bring that right knee down to the earth. Stay with your inhale again, roll your left ribs back, lengthen. Exhale, left hand to the earth. Lift your heels, lift your hips, inhale. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lift your hips till your heels lift. Exhale, turn your heels left. Maybe that left knee comes down. Inhale, roll your right ribs back until your right hand wants to reach. Curl open, shoulders back, right ribs back. Reach long. Right hand back to the earth, heels lift, hips lift, inhale. Downward facing dog. Reach up and forward, round forward. Inhale, in plank, lengthen your spine. Once again, lower all the way down to the earth, all together this time. Bring your hands wider with your inhale. Draw your elbows back, root your feet as you exhale. And as you inhale, lift your belly, lift the back of your heart, reach forward toward cobra, a wide bhujangasana. Use your exhale to soften like halfway. Inhale, roll your right shoulder back, dip your left shoulder forward to the top of your inhale, and as you exhale, come back down through center, but don't hurry. Notice all the space in between. Press through your feet, roll your left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. Keep hugged through your legs. Exhale, lower slow. One more time. Through center, press through your feet, lift your belly, the back of your heart forward. Lower. Walk your hands back in. Reach your hands forward like you would in child's pose, but you're all the way down on the earth. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Reach through hands and feet. Exhale to bend your left knee, your toes toward the ceiling. Inhale to lift up and over to the right. So like three-legged dog. Yeah, but you're in a twist here. Reach long through your fingers, long through your right leg. And then unwind with your exhale. And don't worry, we'll come back to a more familiar twist in a moment. Keep your forehead down. Bend your right knee. Exhale, lift up and over to the left. Keep extending long through your left leg and your arms. Inhale here. Exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to roll over onto your back like you're just rolling down a hill. Arms still overhead, reach long. Leave your arms overhead as you draw your knees in toward your belly or maybe toward the outsides of your rib cage. Draw the back of your neck long so your nose tips down a bit more. Then bring one hand or both to your right knee to hug it in. Stay there, and as you exhale, extend your left leg long. Use your whole exhale to do that. Inhale, right knee toward your right shoulder. Use your exhale and your inhale to find a twist. So move across to the left and over as you inhale, extending your right leg out to the right arm out to the right. Use your exhale to soften here. So whatever pushing and pulling is happening, let that go. Once more, inhale to find some length through your crown and through your left toes. And exhale to let go of any effort. Inhale back through center, right knee toward your chest. Exhale, draw your left knee toward your chest or to the outside of your rib cage. Hold on to it with one hand or both. Inhale. Exhale, extend your right leg long. Use the whole exhale. Inhale, draw your left knee in a little closer to your left shoulder. Use your exhale and inhale to move toward a supine twist. Left knee over to the right. Exhale, reach your left arm out to the left, soften. In this shape, lengthen with your inhale. So reach through your toes, reach through your crown. In that shape, soften as you exhale. Inhale back through center. Exhale, right knee draws in. Hold on to both shins or knees, whatever, or thighs, whatever you can reach. Stay with an inhale, lengthen your tail forward, your crown back. And then again, soften whatever effort is here. Bring your feet back to the earth, a little wider than your hips, maybe as wide as your mat. Use your exhale to tip your knees toward each other, your feet root down. Stay here a couple of breaths, but to notice you're not really still, you're not really stuck here. There's this expanding, a lengthening, opening at the back of your lungs between your shoulders. And when you exhale, a softening return back to center. Again, an inhale, notice yourself expand. Notice how the earth makes way for that expansion. And how it comes back to meet you when you exhale. We're moving now toward stillness. You could stay as you are. You could begin to extend out through your legs, or if there's any other movement that you need, any other shapes you need or support you need in order to be still. Find whatever supported shape feels good to you, feels right to you, and just notice the relative stillness. Allow yourself to soften and to be at ease, but notice here too, and I guess trust here too. This too is a mindful transition. Allowing yourself this gradual integration that continues with each breath, but without your effort. Allow yourself to be supported. To be spacious. Allow yourself not to do anything, but just to be. After a few moments, I will offer again this chant of Hari Om. It's a prayer. For all beings to be free from suffering, but specifically to be free through truth. And even if you decide to add your voice to mine, think of it not as doing, but that the sound simply moves through. Allowing peace, ease, truth to move through. I always want to offer this last sound of Om as a practice for all of us. But again, even if whether or not your voice joins, know that that resonance moves through you always. This sound honors the roots and our ancestors in this practice. It honors the fruits of our labors going forward. And this little in-between moment between us, this moment of transition, so you can stay where you are or find a seat. We'll let the sound move through us to nourish, and to let ourselves be an offering. First, find a full breath in and breath out. And toward Om, a breath in. Om. Stay with that awareness of resonance between us. Gather toward it. And it's from here, from where we're connected, supported, where we're the same. I bow to you with gratitude and love as always. Thanks for allowing this time in practice. Be well, be good to each other. See you soon. Hey, me again. Quick reminder that you can support what we're up to on this channel really easily by liking this video, subscribing to our channel if you haven't already. Then leave a comment. Let us know what we can do to support you in your practice. That's kind of what we're here for. In the meantime, be well. See you soon.